Out of all of the items that we have here with Korres, this is my mother's favorite. She will not go a day without this. And for all of my ladies, if you've been using the same products your whole life and then you start getting into premenopause, you start getting into postmenopause, and you start realizing that stuff's not working anymore. You wanna know why? Because along with everything else that happens in our life during that time, your skin is changing and you need to change with it. Take a look at these before and afters. This is a huge customer pick. This is the Volumizing MenoReverse Serum and Cream. This targets the skin that is changing during menopause. If you are going through this, if somebody in your life is going through this, please make sure that they tune in and watch everything that Liz has to say on this. Because again, we start losing that volume, we start losing that moisture, we start losing that, and it's different, something that's brand new to us. This is why they are the first and only in that technology of that MenoReverse technology. Magazines talk about this. It has earned the Good Housekeeping seal. It is a serum, it is a moisturizer. Plumps, brightens. Take a look at the lines. Take a look at the texture. The texture of your skin will change. The moisture is something completely different than anything you have ever dealt with in your life. These are all one application. You don't have to feel alone. You don't have to feel like there's nothing I can do. Korres has heard you. Lena has heard you, and with a customer pick, you have all come back to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I have this $18 off today because this is the 14-year anniversary with Korres here at HSN. Liz Foltz is joining me back, my VP of Marketing and Education with Korres. But Liz, I feel like, of course we needed this. Of course. And I said, please don't feel alone. Please don't feel like there's nowhere to turn. You are the place to turn.
This is a game changer. I cannot live without this product. I know you were saying about your family members, but truly this is a game changer. Yes, you probably have read about it. It's been in every magazine. It's winning a big award. It actually won it, but it's going to be announced in April. But what you're going to love about this is in our 20s and 30s, we lose about 1% to 2% collagen a year. Then all of a sudden we hit perimenopause. It's like we've fallen off a cliff. We wake up one day and we almost don't recognize ourselves. We look in the mirror and we're saying, wait a second. How am I getting the deflation of my skin? We're getting something called jowling. It's not even sagging. It's almost like a U shape on our jawline. The lines and wrinkles are not just fine lines. We're getting deep lines and wrinkles. In fact, we did focus groups all across the country, and I had the pleasure of speaking with thousands of you. And so many of you said, Liz, this is the answer. I cannot believe there's finally something for me. But look at that before. You can see, look at the loss of volume. Look at the jowling. Look at the deep lines and wrinkles, and then look at the after. It's almost like a GPS for your skin. It knows exactly where to go and what to do. Now, why is that important? It's important because when we go through menopause in a 5-year window, 5 years, we lose 30%, not 3%, 30% of our collagen, 30% of our lipids, and over 30% of our cell turnover. That's where the MenoReverse technology comes in. This knows that our skin is going through menopause. And look at Patsy's before, who's beautiful in her before, but you can definitely see the apples of her cheeks are falling forward. The forehead lines are definitely more prominent. Look at the after. You can't correct these kind of things with makeup. You can't lift the skin, plump the skin, define the jawline, smooth out the appearance of those wrinkles. This is a powerful serum and moisturizer, because if you're in your 20s and 30s, can you use a basic serum and moisturizer? Absolutely. But if you're going through menopause or even post-menopause, and you're using a basic product, it's not going to work. And in fact, thousands of women were upset. They were dumping out their handbags saying, I'm going to the beauty counter, a 20-year-old is helping me, and they're selling me anti-aging this and anti-aging that. None of this is working. So at first, it's the first focus group I actually went to that people were actually angry, upset. So they went and they're like, can I put it on right now? So they took our cleansing cloths, they put it on, they put this on, the biggest smiles on their face. And I know we have the video of some of our ladies, but they were floored how they got the instant results, but even after. Hence the reason it's a huge customer pick, but look at the deflation of the skin. It's not just basic dryness. And then look at the after. Look at the plumpness. Look at just the difference in her texture, because you also get something called large pores, just to add to the list, right? But look at the lines, and then look immediately after. So you get that instant gratification, but the next day it just gets better and better. And look at the above. And it's not just fine lines. You can see the deflation of the skin, the deep lines, the rough texture. Look at the after. It's almost like Patsy in the before, and then look at the after. Look at the plumpness. It's like it's helping, because we also get something almost like a deflated balloon.
Yeah.
And this gives you back, because we lose the density. So that volume starts to go away. Look at the after. Look at the difference. Isn't that amazing? I know, it gives me chills to talk about this product. It truly is. If I were to pick one product, I was on an island and they said, Liz, you can only have one product, this would be the product.
Well, Liz, let me tell you why I feel overly passionate about this particular item. It's because we as women will get to that point in our life, or we are going through that point in our life, or we know somebody that's going there, and you feel very isolated. You feel very isolated, like it's me, why aren't my products working? There is an answer, and today, this is normally $58. Please give this a try. $39.50. I do have this on AutoShip, so all of my ladies that already love this, please lock this in for $39.50. That's what AutoShip does for you. You can cancel it at any time, but you cannot go back and get this event price. And I know